Hey everybody, I'm Heather from DIY Crafty Creator, and this is Benny, and today I'm showing you how to make some pom-poms. Some useful things to make pom-poms for. Kitties also like them. You can make them for your cat. So, I'm going to show you how to make pom-poms today. Here we go. I have two different ways I'm going to show you how to make pom-poms today. The first way, we're going to use some toilet paper rolls, yarn of course. We're going to need a little bit of cardboard. We're going to need some circular piece of something. I'm using a candle. You can use a mason jar or something circular, a cup, a glass, and then this will be about the size of the pom-pom you want. So I'm going to use this, draw a circle around here, cut it out, use these pieces of circles to smush your pom-pom. This was the method I used to create this little pink pom-pom here, and you can see how full it is, how nice and round it is. It's beautiful. So the second method I use is going to be just using your own hands and using the yarn, just wrapping this way, and I will show you how to do that, and that created this pom-pom here. So some things you can use pom-poms for: a pom-pom rug. That'd be amazing. I used some pom-poms for this pillow I made, and I have a tutorial for this as well. So if you want to add some little pom-poms to your pillow, super easy. You can also put them on a hat, you crochet. Let's go ahead and get started. Use 2 strands here and tie the ends together. And we're gonna go ahead and stick them between our toilet paper rolls here. But not, we'll just kind of hold them together. And then we're going to wrap 60 to 70 times. So the secret to the perfect pom-pom is how much yarn you use. So the more yarn you use, the fuller your pom-pom is going to be, the better it is. So let's go ahead and wrap this 60 to 70 times. If you're only using one single bit of yarn, you'll want to double that. And make sure you're wrapping loosely, not too tight, or you're going to squish those toilet paper rolls. You may want to reuse them. Okay, so once we get to the end, we're going to go ahead and cut it. And just let those pieces lay there to the side. We're gonna go ahead and take another double strand of yarn and cut it at about 10 to 12 inches. And we're gonna take this and wrap it around through the center of our toilet paper holders and make just a regular knot and add just one extra loop in there for the knot. So now we're going to hold on to our yarn and pull out the toilet paper rolls carefully. And then we're going to go ahead and tighten up our yarn. It's nice because when we do that double tie, it holds really well, so you don't have to put your finger in there or anything. So tighten it really well and double knot it. Okay, now here's where we're going to go ahead and cut all of the yarn here to make our pom-pom. So just have some really nice sharp scissors on hand and cut all the loops all the way around. And don't cut your extra long pieces. Keep those out there to the side. You can hold on to them to make sure you don't cut them. Make sure you get all the loops. Okay, take that and shake it out. And now is where we're going to use the cardboard. So I'm going to use my candle, take my pencil or a pen, and go ahead and trace all the way around to make a circle, and do that 2 times. And now we're gonna go ahead and cut those out. So take your scissors and cut out your circles. I have some I've already cut out here. So here's my circles, and I'm gonna want a hole right in the center, so of just one of them. So make a little X here. Use my scissors, just kind of punch a hole. Be really careful. And then I just twist it around, and that gives us a nice little hole here. So what we're gonna do is take the tail, the string here, and push it through the hole in the center. And just bring it tight up to my pom-pom. So shake it loose a little bit and kind of flatten it. Straighten it all out here. And then I'm going to take the other piece of cardboard and squish it here and make sure they're just about even. You can kind of feel it, and we're gonna go ahead and make a mess. So feel free to put a piece of paper under your workspace here. That will be a much easier cleanup. I'm just gonna go ahead and trim the edges around the pom-pom. And cutting out these cardboard shapes just really gives you a perfect circle. You can eyeball it if you'd like, but I just think this is super easy and it keeps it the same size. It looks like a little ice cream sandwich. So cute. Okay. Now that we've done that one way, go ahead and take it off here. Shake it out a little bit. And you can see like it's not perfectly round all the way around. So what I'm going to do is take off both edges, shake them out. And then I'm going to use my little pieces of cardboard to do the exact same thing the other direction. And I no longer need the tails of the yarn, so I'm going to cut those off. How easy is this? You can use pom-pom for a hat. You can make a pom-pom rug. We can put little pom-poms on the edges of pillows. Super cute. I do have a video for that, so you can check that out. We'll put the link in the comments here, or in the description at the bottom. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think and how your pom-pom making experience went. Okay, so let's shake it out. Oh my goodness. This is the cutest. That little straggler there. Let's get that out of there. Shake it. And if you have any of those little stragglers, just trim them up. Super cute. And you can continue to use the circle template around. If you don't feel like your pom-pom is perfectly circular, you can just do it another direction, squish it down, and trim the edges. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? I love it. Just a couple extra little. Okay, so I'm going to show you one more way to make a pom-pom, and this one's super easy. You really don't need many supplies at all. The supplies you will need is your fingers and some scissors. Okay, I am going to use the same method of using a double strand of yarn because it's just so much easier and way less amounts of layers that you have to do. So fingers, keep them 1.5 inches apart or so, depending on how big you want your pom-pom, and start winding. I'm going to do 60. Make sure not to do this too tight. Your fingers will thank you. Okay, 60 and maybe a few extra for fun. And trim off your yarn here. And then you will need another cutting of yarn, just like in the last one. So cut your yarn, and then what you do is go ahead and loop it in between your fingers here to the other side. Grab it through, and you can either, if you can tie your knot here and make sure to double loop it. That single knot will not stay tight on its own. You'll have to hold it, or just double loop it. It makes it life way easier. So tighten it up here, make sure it's about even. Slowly slip it off of your fingers, and then pull it as tight as you can. We want that pom-pom to hold up over time, so the tighter you do it, the better. And then double knot it. So here we are again. We're gonna go ahead and clip the edges. So take your sharp scissors and clip all those loops all the way around. I saved my tails on this one here because it just makes it easier to shake out at first until we need to. So we're gonna do similar thing, but without the cardboard cutouts. Just cut around the edges in a circle. Trim, trim, trim. Remember, the more yarn you have, the thicker your pom-pom, the sturdier it's gonna be, the prettier it's gonna look, in my opinion. Shake it out. And just keep trimming until you feel like it's where you want it. It looks nice and round. And then at some point, you're gonna wanna do the other side and cut those tails off. I'm gonna flatten it out on the other side because it just makes it easier if you kind of flatten it. You can see the circle better. Shake it out. Lots of fuzz with these. All right, super cute. So 2 ways to make a pom-pom. And you can see that this one's a little bigger. If I would have trimmed it down a little bit closer, it would be more full because it's about the same amount of wraps in each of them. So there you have it. Thanks everybody for watching my video today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Once you hit the subscribe, you can hit the bell and get notifications for all of my videos that I love to share with you. Me and Benny here, he does make some appearances. So leave me a comment on what you think and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Benny loves it. Benny loves it. Sweet kitty.